Engines roar and black smoke curls skyward, painting a warning that this isn't just about horsepower, it's about war on wheels. Rolling Coal 2025 isn't a celebration of quiet refinement, it's a raw, diesel-fueled battlefield where only the strongest builds claw their way forward. Each machine steps into the dirt with something to prove, and each driver knows that the moment they throttle up, survival comes second to spectacle. Think you've seen it all? Think again. Louisiana Mudfest 2018 reminds everyone why bounty holes are as legendary as they are unforgiving. Drivers dig deep into the muck, engines screaming, tires spinning, mud flying in every direction. It isn't about winning as much as it is about proving you've got the grit to even attempt it. Good people, wild trucks, and an endless supply of dirty fun, this is the kind of chaos that fuels the culture. Far from the swamps, King of Hammers in Johnson Valley turns rocks and desert into a proving ground. By day, it's pro-level machines scaling impossible terrain, crawling over boulders with precision. But at night, the course becomes a playground for anyone brave enough to risk it all. Engines scream into the darkness, headlights cut through the dust, and amateur drivers push their limits until the desert spits them back out. It's raw, relentless madness, and everyone watching knows they're seeing off-road history in motion. Not every story ends in triumph. Sometimes the tree wins, sometimes control slips away, and sometimes power proves too much for the driver to handle. The Hemicuda embodies that unpredictability, wild, unstable, and thrilling every time it launches. Meanwhile, Rednecks with Paychecks proves once again that tug-of-war isn't just about trucks, it's about ego and pride. Chains snap tight, engines roar, and tires claw desperately for traction. The question is always the same: who gets dragged first? Then there's the sound. Nothing, absolutely nothing, compares to the scream of a Cummins at 4,500 RPM. It's pure mechanical rage, an anthem for gearheads who feel music not in their ears but in their bones. Common rail setups, tuned smartly, deliver that same addictive mix of torque and fury. It's more than performance, it's identity forged in fuel and fire. Events like the WTF obstacle course push that identity to the breaking point. "35 seconds of chaos, big tires throwing mud, throttles pinned with no mercy, and the crowd screaming with every slip and crash." At Bonneville Speed Week, rat rods roll deep, each one with a name that hits harder than its horsepower. Pimpin' ain't pretty, camel towing, bull's hipper. Weird, wild, and completely unapologetic, they prove that attitude is just as important as torque. Some machines defy expectations altogether. A 2JZ in a Mazda? Illegal in spirit, beautiful in execution. Or the Kaiser blasting through mud pits like it time-traveled straight to the future. Then there are the jet cars, ripping down the strip at Summit Motorsports Park, flames ripping through the night at over 300 miles per hour. Congratulations to Ernie Bow and the madness he unleashed. This is speed as spectacle. Sand Hollow offers no forgiveness. Lose every move proves how much respect the trail demands. Miscalculate once and the rocks will tear you apart. Meanwhile, builds fitted with common rail swaps and tuners break loose with violent precision, their pipes spitting fire while crowds cheer. ASF's Dino Day offers a different pace, a family reunion for diesel lovers. Trucks line up, numbers flash on screens, but beneath the numbers it's about community, friendship, and shared love for smoke and torque. On the beach, a 5.96 BT screams at 37 psi, proving that simplicity, when built right, is devastatingly effective. At River Run, a Sherp rolls out, massive and alien, drawing gasps from the crowd. It doesn't just move, it feels alive, a creature of engineering and passion combined. Each bolt tells the story of its maker's heart. Engines don't always survive the punishment. Sometimes they explode outright, sending parts scattering in brutal displays of force. Sometimes it's just a turbo boot popping loose, or a pipe giving way. But whether minor or catastrophic, every failure becomes part of the story. And every comeback is that much sweeter. Burnouts light the pavement with underground builds, Duramaxes laying rubber, leaving skid marks hundreds of feet long, their owners laughing as smoke swallows the streetlights. The so-called slow mirrors prove their worth, roaring into life with stacks pouring black against the sky. Inside these trucks, leather interiors, captain's chairs, and twin stacks prove that style and brutality can coexist. From controlled demonstrations of torque response in Las Vegas to Subaru Foresters proving their all-wheel drive system on icy back road. The theme is always the same, machines pushed into situations where only the best survive. Everything in Texas seems bigger, and the trucks match that reputation, bagged and built with skirts scraping asphalt but engines ready to roar. Even Plymouths and Model A's roll back into the light, pure steel and history colliding with modern horsepower. Some moments make jaws drop. Josh takes a Jeep Cherokee and casually drives it over a Mazda MX-6 like it's a jungle gym. Some climbs are so steep that even video can't capture the danger. And some nitrous-fed duels between Duramax trucks and Camaros leave everyone divided on who the real beast is. Avalanches may not have earned much respect back in the day, but with lifts, tires, and the right setup, even they can prove their worth. Love them or hate them, they still carve out a space in diesel lore. The FJ Cruiser, on the other hand, reminds everyone why it's a legend. Punching through frozen rivers like the cold itself isn't even a challenge. And then there's remembrance. In London, Ohio, dozens of diesel trucks lined the street outside Tupp's Diesel Performance to honor Danny Tupps. Engines idled, exhaust rolled into the sky, and the community gathered not just to remember a man, but to show that passion for diesel is about people as much as machines. The roar that day wasn't about chaos, it was respect. From roaring bounty holes to jet cars tearing at 300 miles per hour, from Sherps crawling like steel beasts to avalanches trying to earn redemption, Rolling Coal 2025 captures it all. This isn't about clean lines or quiet rides. This is raw, unapologetic rebellion, torque, smoke, and the human spirit bound to machines. Were you blown away by what you saw? Hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss the next storm of fire, mud, and madness. Because in this world, the engines never stop, the smoke never clears, and the legends never die.